Well, work along the Grand River set to begin this summer, and this is in response to that historic flooding we saw back in 2013.
Yeah, who could forget that? Dana Chickless spoke with the city engineer about the latest plans. She's live in the newsroom now with the story. Dana.
Right, and all of this brings us back to the spring of 2013. When you think about that historic flood we saw in the city, so many images come to mind. So, for instance, do you remember, this is maybe one of the most iconic images here. Fish literally in the window taken by Dr. Anderson over at Anderson Eye Care right downtown. Windows likely installed to test that water, but wow, what an amazing moment. And then over here, this incredible aerial shot. This is looking, you can see the river rising over the riverbank right there, covering that street behind the ballpark here. When we look at these images and we talk to that city engineer today, he says one of the things that this makes us remember is that this is actually a testament to our city's flood walls, and walls that they're looking to make some minor improvements to starting this summer. So what to expect this summer along the riverbank? City engineer Mark DeClerc walked us through some of the improvements outlined in FEMA's latest report, and it's showing the possible floodwater levels in the event of a rare 100-year flood. DeClerc saying most of the flood walls are accurate. Of the 85,000 feet of riverbank we have in the city, he says about 44,000 feet are the flood protection system. So about 20 to 25% of that is what's actually going to be improved. He says we can expect to see raising of some sidewalks and flood walls anywhere from 6 to 30 inches, so either by adding soil or concrete in some of those areas.
There'll be both concrete and soil on top of the flood protection system. Work will start this summer. We anticipate that it'll go through next spring, so you'll see work contractors and equipment up and down the river.
So DeClerc saying there it's work anticipated to start this August. They think it'll go through next spring. But I want to show you a map of some of the areas we're talking about. So this is along the riverbank, downtown Grand Rapids. And I want to show you specifically in Novelwin Park. We're looking about right around here, that iconic hill in the city. That's where we can expect that hill to be raised about 6 to 12 inches. And then the sidewalks surrounding the Indian Mound area, those will be slightly raised. So coming up at 5, we'll talk more about what kind of constructions to expect this summer. Also, how do these plans fit into the effort to restore the rapids? For now, we're in the newsroom. Dana Chickless, Fox 17 News.
All right, exciting stuff.
Yeah.
Plans are underway.
Love that. Thank you, Dana. Speaking of restoring the rapids, celebration on the Grand.